the EGL One Grand Champions.
The first ever, and that also is a big deal to me. I mean,
Oh,
you
Slinks.
make the same mistake, and it's going to start off right now. It's going to be the Lion in trouble here, and it will be your first blood. Starting off with a bang! Energy of...
I'm definitely sure it's not called fishophobia.
It's called... Drumroll, please. Okay. Itchy thigh phobia. It's actually, that's pretty much what it is. Itchy theophobia.
And that is, oh, top lane's going down. And that is applicable to Dota as well, because we call.
I mean, he isn't really rocking a huge...
Oh no, he beats this lane.
Well,
No,
I
he
mean,
beats this lane.
his damage, right? That's what I'm really pointing out. He's putting pressure on, because he only hits maybe like marginally high top lane. They are going to pick up the Luna though. But I agree with you. I think that I don't need to believe you. It says inside the channel. They once again managed to go in. This is such aggressive Dota, but this is not even just yet. Chosen One is being run down still. He does have his, well, a little bit of damage to jump, but does he have enough though? And Grove pops the tether anyways. Realizes that lane, however, they re-engage on Shlings. A lot of damage coming out from Deppy, trying to run him down. Gets caught up by the Hex though. And they will also be caught up by the Earth Spike. This might be able to be turned around here. They will finally kill the Lion, but this is worthwhile if Castaway can find the kill. Instead, forces a rotation from this one, but in comes the IO. Does he keep him alive? No, he won't be able to do so. The rotation does come in from Castaway though, as he tries to finish it. Will bring down Soup, but they're only going to get the two. Jabba likely also falls here, but it somewhat feels like job done, because they once again slowed. This means he's almost certainly dead. Dragon Tail Finger of Death comes out immediately. They haven't quite finished the job yet. The cooldown even dropped to make sure that they finish this off. TKC desperately wanted to help out his core, but unfortunately for him, he's going to be brought down as well alongside it. They get the tier Energy nowhere near this at the moment, but they do have options to TP into two of them to be precise, and they'll go for both. But they get cancelled. They realize that this fight's over already before it even started. Successful reveal in the end. But pings are coming up towards the mid tower, and now they toss up the Chantress as well. Again, just soaring and flying in the air, but they will eventually bring her down slowly but surely. Never mind. I think he'll make that fast leap.
Oh, but Deppy's here.
They managed to get the apple, finish the job, and now the hookshot back in. Shrink's in trouble. They do manage to go for Thunderclap though, but Castaway, he can't help any more than he already has, and this should be the end of the tier 1 tower mid as well.
Woo! Energy responding with.
It's not like he's getting, some sort of value out of being involved in these team fights. He almost wants to ignore them, just find space on the map. But I don't know, man. Like Luna, I don't know if hookshot goes in onto Schlinks, but bring him down pretty easily. Gets with a decent Earth Spike, but Pivo in the back lines, he's got an LT waiting for you if he needs it. But the BKB is proper DK. He's still fighting the Viper, but he is so low. They're just gonna beat him up at the moment. MD, he's trying to get a harm's way. We'll get the Dragon Tail off and gets a little bit of support from Grove on their IO.
Good tornado by Castaway.
That was a beautiful trying to get a harm's way. We'll get the Dragon Tail off and gets a little bit of support from Grove on their IO.
Good tornado by Castaway.
That was a beautiful little engagement, and they're gonna catch a Dapper as well. Sinister 5 get a very big engagement here, but Deppy is still in it. He'll turn things around, manage to get the kill, but the D brings is going to cogs the IO. Grove in trouble here. He does get support from Chosen One, maybe enough to get the cross kill onto Soup, but it's not working out for Sinister 5 at the moment. Soup will fall down. The Ice Wall, however, making sure that Castaway is as slow as it can be. He's running up the high ground. He's just trying to buy a little bit of time for his friend to get out of there, but it's not going to be the case, as the IO does get brought down as well. So they lose a couple. Where was that?
That is Sunstrike!
Oh no.
Did he pop his BKB a little bit too late?
But this is into 4, and they had just picked up a fresh Aegis. But Sinister 5 wants a BKB up on MD. He's trying to deal with Deppy. Bear in mind, he has a BKB of his own, and he will pop it now. Does not have to get off the Earth Spike, but even if they kill him once, he's coming straight back with the Aegis. They do drop down the figure.
This team is linking.
Get the Aegis to pop. But as Not a Hero mentions, they're all back in the fray. They catch our Castaway with the tornado. Ice fall down as well. Castaway is likely to fall.
No splits an 8.
The anti-move spell. Look at this guy. He is trapped. And they will bring him down. He tosses out Thunderclap. He tries to. And it looks like it's not over just yet, because Soup wants to pick a further fight here. Blockwork. MD trying to deal with Yappa. The cooldown is there. The damage isn't quite there yet from Sinister for Energy Esports. Sinister 5, however, they have to deal with this Luna. And Deppy comes in. The IO in trouble. Grove gets deleted. A haste rune. Guess who takes it? Depp comes Castaway to the sidelines. He's got a good angle on this one. Can they deal? They're losing though. MD trying to finish off Deppy. He's so low. He will fall. Slinks in the back line. They're waiting for this BKB from Adestamp to finish, because they can turn him. Waiting for this BKB from Adestamp to finish, because they can turn him. They can burn. Crossway finds yet another. Energy just as good as you can give. Sinister 5 says we can give 2. Man, that was not over. Soup comes in. Jumper's back in the fray. He's winding up the hook shot. He will find it. Catches out Schlinks. And the sun strikes there. Cheers and goodbye. The line will fall.
That fight was
Really playing behind. A pretty reasonable performance from MD and Castaway. But they're going to catch out Soup. And this should be, I say it's an easy kill. But yeah, TKC moved in to try help out his buddy. But there was a relationship with the Spirits. Got to be hold on. Good Dragon Tail. Where are you? What do you got, Soup? Yeah. Small kill being just a support, but it might set up a fight here and potentially a buyback. Look at the courier as well. So, oh, it had a Shadow Amulet on it. That's a significant swing. Just won't stop. The BKB comes up, but guess what? Characters don't care about your BKB. And guess what else? The overclock was used. So he's done himself up, but MD falls. They're going to give that one up. They don't want any more of that fight, but of course, coming in from Grove, and it might just be enough to keep him alive. But bear in mind, there are like few buybacks on the match right now. One of them is Dr. Gyrocopter. Deppy takes a lot of damage. He does have the Aegis, but he's popped the Satanic and the BKB. Oh no! Where's the team? Smoke comes on Deppy. On the front lines, in goes Soup. Casso wanted to do the pushback with the cog. The Cataclysm goes wild! And they're going to bring down Castaway before he can split. TKC and Co, though, they're going to have to deal with the Chosen One because he's beating Deppy for sure. Hold on, there he is. There it goes to TKC. You're next. Sinister 5. They're going to claim the gem, and they might just claim game 1 here. A fluke, you say, Soup?
This Midas on the DK is definitely paying off because it's
Soup. Oh, the hook shot on 2. The cogs are there. They catch up both. Radial deafening blast, and Chosen One wants out. Listen, guys, I was lying about before.
Reload.
I wanted.
What are they doing?
What? Oh! Thank goodness. You know, as far as I'm concerned as a caster, I'm glad you died because I called it and you almost got out. It was that close, but in the
it was an exact moment like that at tier.
MD in the front lines will catch out Soup as well. He's trying to do what he can, but Jumper gets destroyed. Soup gets destroyed, and TKC is going to be reinforced.
They're TPing back in.
Coming in. It asked him. BKB's up, but they want to finish him off. They get the smoke off. They want to finish him off. They get the smoke off. Damage coming from Deppy in the back line, though. They want to finish off Adam before he can contribute again, and they do. And Deppy all alone.
Oh no!
He's going to be brought down again. He stands and falls, and alongside his four brethren, they're just going to start about Astam. Do they have reveal? He has to do a sentry, dust, smoke, whatever you need. And Astam trying to run away, wants to try and get away from India. The radial blast comes up, he's gone, and that's GG. They call it Energy. It looks so good. MD going to turn the other way. Doesn't look like it will finish the job. In fact, the first blood goes onto the Enchantress.
Oh, they got Astam as well.
Gosh, onto Astam. This fight rages on as Deppy will be your next blood, and looks
There's
like
another
Phoenix is down to your. What on earth is?
Your pressure is kind of over, so I think Deppy should be perfectly fine here. I am surprised that Castaway is farming on equal terms though. That's really surprising. What? Chopper goes down.
Another.
If you have an additional
top, and this actually could be enough. They're trying to get on top of the body blocks. Are good from Soup, but not good enough to ensure the anchor smash connects. And there is a beautiful impale from Schlinks, which means they do get the first kill on Jumper and a little bit of trouble now. Grove also makes his way into the top lane. Impale.
Oh, I don't know. Fast Spirit's pretty hard.
It's about the fact that you're supposed to hit impales, like you expect.
You mean like something that should be like point
and look at this guy, he just keeps getting them like on multiple heroes. That's kind of the point. I mean, that one's easy. He's going to stun himself, he's also going to stun Schlinks. Nice turn comes through, buys all the time. The Ghost Ship also there. But they're going to move the sun ray. And Schlinks, Roshan, help me out here, brother. Help me out here, brother.
The Fire Spirits attack speed slow.
They don't quite finish the job though. It comes Grove. Beautiful disable. And although they do manage to get off the egg, it wasn't really in a great position, and they get the dwarf onto Jumper. Will they get the victory? No, but they will get the watermelon. Soup also in bit of trouble. There you go.
This is such a hard game to play Phoenix into though. Like you've got egg hitters. Oh what? Jumper goes down.
That is a big kill again. And what a disable from Grove, and he gets bailed out as well. They still go for though, and Astam to be caught up by the loose. They also in the top shot, they have a lot of damage from the overwhelming odds, and the sharpshooter goes through as well. Chosen One trying to live
push rack
his clips. This is as much.
I'm not gonna get easier, and but mainly it's due to catch.
He's being caught as well. They go in with Castaway. The sharpshooter there, the damage is just enough. Just on the last tick of that ultimate. That isn't Energy! They're being deleted here! Dastam! He wants out! He might just get out. He gets a little bit of support coming from Titan in the back line. Dastam lives, but the fight isn't over just with MD pulls back Deppy with the X, and they will bring him down. The troll falls as well. 3.
Kind of become a little bit.
Out yet another important target at Dastam. He's going to get hit by the Coco Rum as well. He does have TKC trying to heal up in the back line. Soup also desperately trying to keep his core alive, but he's not going to be able to. They're going to find yet another kill on the Eclipse onto the Enchantress, and then Soup, you're in a bit of trouble here. You will go wide of the Torrent for the very least, but 20 seconds away from the extra stage. It's going to be 20 seconds too long. They managed to catch him out, and now they're bringing the cores. Soup brought down again, 3 for nothing. Sinister 5 are just... They're just doing everything.
Look at Schlinks though.
He's being brave, right? Oh,
he went
real brave. In fact, they managed to get the Dragon Tail off, but guess what? He's got support. The Bushwhack here next from Grove, as well as the Sharpshooter. This at a stamp DK is just bouncing around. Didn't have an opportunity to move.
MD beat though.
To move.
MD beat though. Why?
Yeah, was that a misclick maybe? Well, he wants to go into TKC. He pulls him back. He's going to commit the Coco Rum as well. And they do just destroy him. So they do
Doesn't
get
matter.
Out of it, but it was a full 9 back the Titan. It does he toss the Ravage out. He would hit everything, but he's already lost one. He's trying to TP out. Does he get out? No, Lucid Beam. Of course, going to slow that down. Gets to the Anchor Slash, but in the end, Jappa will fall as well. Energy aren't into the Stoda game at the moment. Energy lose this matchup. Oh, hold on.
Back against
straight
the wall.
back into TKC. Look at the damage he's able to do. They bring in the support as well. Off the way. The damage is there. They'll finish with one, and it asked him. He wanted to get into this fight. They're going to buy back on the Enchantress, but it looks like they're happy to go re-engage. And oh wow, TKC.
He's got the shard.
Yeah, he's got the obliterate. The Ravage is pretty good though. Gets off 1 to 3, but can they make it count? There's a Ravage of our very own. Make that 2 because not to be another Bushwhack's just good. Deppy doing work though. He's fighting. Make that 2 because not to be another Bushwhack's just good. Deppy doing work though. He's fighting through. There's no way though. He's alone and he'll be brought down. The Sunray won't help that.
Yeah, okay, so he's not going Holy Locket because Schlinks is...
He did manage to get the ulti off though. He's running around, running rampant at the moment. Hasn't been able to be brought down. Pops up BKB, tries to limp out. Does survive for the time being. Breathe fire, comes up from an acid front by sign, but they have lost their Tide Hunter. He doesn't have Ravage anyways for another 20 seconds.
Sun 5 in the driver's seat. And Legion Commander being able to solo the troll. Oh, here we go, top lane. They're on the troll again.
Another engagement.
He didn't do straight though.
Already one deadly down. We might just be calling GG in a second. Gotta do a little bit of admin, a lot. And you know what the scary thing is?
Look at middle, look at middle. Soup, middle.
Now they're going to try wrap around onto MD. They catch him out, of course, the Bushwhacks there. Kill will go the way of Sinister, excuse me, the Energy Esports eventually. The stack removed? Oh, was he TPing? I think the break covered the TP, so I didn't quite see it. So yeah, he was TPing away and managed to get out of there. The fight's not over just yet. Castaway will get the split earth onto Soup and he'll be able to finish the job on that. So they managed to find a kill here, but it might be the end of it. They do
a little bit too slow because DK went for the Midas and it's not being punished at all. He popped Dragon from the top tower there and just TP'd out, didn't even die. And Gyro goes down.
And they do have the ulti coming out from that Aston as well. So
And Gyro goes down.
And they do have the ulti coming out from that Aston as well, so going to secure yet another kill. And Schlinks, poor Schlinks. Well, I mean, that you know, that Earth Spike about sums it up, you know, as well. By the way, he's going to make that point.
I think he leaves this.
Oh, they found him! Out Soup as well. Schlinks finds his buddy, and they're going to make sure they get rewarded not only the tier 1 tower top, but also with a tasty...
On the creep wave, then pop your Mantis to push the lane into the tower. He hung around in this area just so he could use Mana Drain and Hex on the 2 illusions and try and slow the axe down a little bit. Oh.
No, Castaway, they also get the Sharpshooter. It's a nice big catch there. MD, they get caught up by the cooldown. They're slowing them down. Energy want to finish them. They have lost the axe. The Hex comes out to MD, still alive. Timing. In comes Chosen One. But they get the ulti off immediately. Disruption instead of slow things down. But it is going to just slow things down. The fight continues again. Chosen One is going to try.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Deppy, but he's being slowed down by Dastam. Again, Earthspike hits 3. And it was a beautiful bit of work there because it makes this fight in their favor, and they turn this one around. Adastum caught out here, should be brought down, does have the Call Embrace and will pop it, but he is just alone here. The disruption not timed well. This time around, it's going to line up though for the Earth Spike, and they'll find the kills well. 4-4, I think that was a huge fight.
There was a small little misplay there, and I think it kind of happens when you don't play Wyvern a lot. Like, when Adastam hit the Sven with the Cold Embrace, oh wait, just more kills going.
Beautiful spirit comes through, and the damage there onto Yappa. All that farm, it's just not working out against all this magic damage. He survives a little while longer, but he is on the run. Depi also trying to move back. MD gets off the Dragon Tail, and they'll finish off Yappa again. That is so many kills. Taking his attention to Yappa though, he's taking a lot of damage. They're gonna bring him down. Energy! They're doing it. MD trying to limp away. Hey, I'm a Dragon too, says Anastam, and I also have slows. They'll catch him out, and they will bring him down eventually. I think they once again re-engage onto him, but they do catch out.
Oh, Grove.
The frozen one. The ulti comes down from the gyrocopter. Slinks in a little bit of trouble here. Should be brought down, and is eventually. They're on the front foot again. And guess who? TKC keeping his
In the game. Axe is right behind them, and Winter Wyman's got boots of travel. Oh, here we go. Axe top.
get the relocate coming in as well, and this time around it's chicken mayo soup for Castaway as they catch him out with the sharpshooter as well. He's destroyed. They're gonna find the Lion. Grove also likely to fall down here, and does, right clicking away. Energy Esports, they took a bit of a dip, but once again they seem to have the tails up here in a big way, and now that hero level is starting to look a little bit healthy, able to destroy the Io. That is a big pick, and Chosen One turns attention to Jumper. They do have the call and brace, but the Io gets destroyed by the cleave. The hoodwink, excuse me. They go back in, Chosen One looking for more victims, and they just murder Energy. He's there, and they know it's worth it, but can they turn? Can they burn? Adaston's getting destroyed. He won't have an opportunity to fight back. They do have Deppy's trying to stand his ground. He's got their Setang. He's trying to fight through it, but there's just too much. In comes Yappa. He catches that growth, doesn't quite hit with the ulti, and they get the Hex off onto Yappa. He'll fall down as well. 4 for 1. The buyback comes back from Grove, so they're going to...
Oh, they got him!
Big. Deppy caught on the tail end of that split earth as well. They're going to slow him down. They're going to stun him up, and Sphinx, he'll make sure he never moves again. 5 down for Energy. Okay, well, Shadow Demon Kings are going to be needed right now because they're going to catch out the line. In they go. Deppy pops the BKB, trying to bring down Castaway. They're trying to just finish the job here. Castaway finally wall fall. Buybacks immediately from both the line and the
he still has the Winter's Curse.
Might be able to do it. He's flying over the high ground. Of course, with that flying ability, is able to do just that. And Deppy now rejoined by his eye. He bought back, but the damage, the splash damage, bringing down.
Oh, the reload.
But the relocation down slow, and this is going to break havoc into the map. They go back in, they catch up Grove, the Aeondis will pop. Deppy has, where's that Aegis? Who's got it?
Finzen!
Oh my soul! Chosen One blowing people up. They've all been destroyed. He's forced off. Deppy now, he doesn't have his eye. He's trying to TP away.
Oh, Shrinks!
To be able to do so, but Soup from the backline has been caught out. They start to wind up the thingy one side. The self-fuels is there from the Stormcraft, but it's not going to save them. In the end, Energy lose 3. They pick up the Roshan. They lose. Got the little bit of support he needs from Slinkster in the backline. Damage to the Soup, and now they manage to control Chosen One. He's got the spider leg, so manages to allow him to get down to the low ground, but he is still being charged down by the homing rock. Do they still want it? Jumper will be caught. And Co, they turn their attention to Deppy low, he's just not moving, he's always caught out, but here comes a Wyvern Curse. It's buying them time, such precious time, such precious kills. Nero Spike again, but it's not enough. MT will fall. Sinister 5.
Grove?
And they are going to get the last one. Grove gets caught by the call, and he falls as well. The dunk, not exceptional, but the gameplay is the buybacks come.
Machine gunning out of there, and then came back and saved that entire fight with the... Oh, here we go.
Indy goes in, but they both get caught by the jumper call, and the jumper call will seal the deal because, ladies and gents, MD can limp away for as long as he wants.
Its own mini meta. Like, we've seen 3 games, but there's things that's been working and there's things that haven't. And Energy doesn't want to give the axe away because I feel it's too strong. That Winter Wyvern being taken out.
No, Cronus is. So this is a very...
I mean, dropping the hyperbolic time chamber, as a friend of ours would like to say.
Yeah, we'll get into that. It's gonna be a good hyperbolic.
680.
Oh, yeah, look at the damage. I'm watching him mid now, and you can just see like struggling to get into range to get the last hit on the range creep. This might be. Oh no! It was the docks here.
It was the docks.
It's gonna be alright. No, it's not.
Oh, he's taking so much harass.
Yeah, this is a.
You tell him it's gonna be alright, and then he gets skewered a little bit. If you ever told me I'm gonna be alright, I'm running the other way. And they got the Nyx as well. What is going on bottom?
The spike though, and they're going to re-engage into this. This is a lot of damage onto Schlinks, but do they have the damage finish job? Yes, they do. Chosen One that wants to trade this. He's actually gone into this. They could potentially turn and burn. There isn't mana available onto him. He's just running around, but they do get the Iron Shell off on break the furniture. Cast away. Caught up by the cooldown. And he's a tanky fella, and he's getting support as well.
Oh, there's so many people here!
Comes the arena, and they're going to savor this one. They bring down the IO first, and now it's time for Deppy. Take my suitcase, says Carl. Oh, again, MD and Cody, they're going to drop down the cooldown, but they can't keep this gyro alive. Surely he's still alive. Deppy, no ways! He's going to walk it off, and MD going to be punished for it. Adestam does finish the job, and now Grove. Limping
For the blink.
Look bot, look bot, look bot!
Oh,
MD! He gets two! He gets the two they need, and this time, IO, this time you're going down with Deppy. Beautiful ALT on top of it, TKC. Nowhere to go. Jumper run, Jumper flee, Soup get out of there. Almost finds Jumper.
He's got him.
Does find Jumper, and Jumper will fall as well. And in comes MD. He started, he wants to finish it. Double God's Rebuke. Adestam's still alive, but now Soup wants to save his core. But he's gonna watch him fall again.
Have it together, like Soup and Yappa are always kind of like arriving at the fights at different times.
At Soup. He gets off a decent impale, but he is not
blast.
alone once more. And he should be brought down, and there's God's View from MD. They'll be the end of that.
No real tower push when the gyro. I guess gyro IO is like the main one. Oh, they're hunting here. They smoked up. They're gonna catch them again.
Again, they go deep into the jungle, and they do find that IO. TKC just can't catch a break in this game. Can catch the Spear of Mars though, again. And this is
5 because Energy is not pushing out lanes effectively. There's no pressure on towers. So top lane was pushed in a little bit now, but look at bottom. It's kind of stale.
Just on two actually. They're just gonna let this happen. See,
Back to farming.
it's happening again.
Oh, there
and
we
there
go.
it goes. They catch out Adestam, and the A blast is on top of it. In comes Chosen as well. They lose a couple. They get a beautiful ravage off from Soup. The Earth Splitter is also there. They're going to dust him up, and they bring him down. And again, Deppy all alone with TKC. Again, Deppy all alone with TKC. He's just got nothing to. He's got nothing to do. He's just got to run, and he's not even going to be able to do that. They're going to bring everybody down. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Energy lose everyone. And is it enough? It is enough. And in comes the Elder Titan as well. Chosen One and Co. They're still fighting. The Void Spirit doing what he can. He's still healthy, but he's going to lose his Darks here. And now they do get off a beautiful stun from Soup. And Aston wants out, but he's got on the back lines. However, Chosen One gets off a beautiful chrono. It's even allowing the illusions to do work on the back lines. And they lose too. They're going to buy back on the Earth Spirit. Chosen One, he's caught in the middle of it. They do manage to bring down Deppy though. That's a huge chunk of damage. And Adestam pinned up to the tree line. Can they finish the job? Jumper, he's dealing with Grove as well, but they'll finish off that Aston. And now he goes back in, rolling around with the illusions, and they'll finish with God's Rebuke. That's 4 for 1. There was the buyback, however, so make it 4 for 2. But Odin to Chrono to everything, and they're hunting you. They're all together. Adestam goes in, the arena's down. They do manage to get 2 on the back lines. Deppy, BKB's up. They're trying to fight through this. The damage though, where is it? The BKB is up, and Chosen is going to be helped out a little bit by the Remnant, but Jumper gets off a beautiful vacuum. Can they make this work somehow? The Chrono onto 2. They're trying to bring down the Darks, and should be able to do just that. Hold on.
Oh, reload out on the gyro.
This time?
No, it was on the gyro. And that's the biggest source of damage because they dropped it a minute earlier. Oh, wait. He just... Okay, it's the back reload because TKC reload to just save the gyrocopter, so they just waited for damage at all.
Maybe that's the play. Maybe they just want a turtle. Maybe they just want to survive long enough to get to crazy place of Dota. I mean, oh, again they go in and Adestam. Goodbye. Yeah,
this Void Spirit is a 30-minute game at the moment, but I think he goes Crystallis into Rapier, and then you just try and get this game back.
It's not only spinning back up. He's silenced up. He can't do a thing. Pinned up against the wall, and they lose their off laner. We
items. Because when it reduces your base armor.
And he's just doing stats as well. By the way, he hasn't taken anything into Rocket Barrage.
Yeah.
And they've just picked off Adastam's Void Spirit as well. Massive, by the way. He's just picked up a Reaver. I'm sure
all Scotty on Void.
The Chronosphere onto Deppy. They're trying to deal with TKC. Is he out of time? No, he's not. They lose too. The vacuum is good, but it's not good enough right now. Chosen One on the back. Can he? They might just pick him off here, but they just don't have damage. I mean, Grove is not getting hurt. And in fact, they go straight back in. They're going to catch out at Aston as well here. In they go. They bring him down along 70 seconds. You may just hear that GG any moment. Moves outside of the LT from MD, but he's also alone out there. Can he get the help he needs? Is this it? Is this the moment? Nice wall goes down. Split the fight, but the vacuum's not there. They're going to bring down the gyrocopter. Grove goes in. They get off the chrono. They're going to bring down the gyrocopter. Grove goes in. They get off the
Chrono!
chrono. They're doing work on Adastum. They're doing work on Soup. And one last time, they're going to do work on Jupper as well. And ladies and gentlemen, the GG is there.